meeting is being recorded.
Okay, so the first line will go to you, Anthony.
うん面白くない展開だな。死者死者が立ち去ると、ハウルはマイケルにこぼしました。So so it's really a boring development. Such a boring development, Shisha. So the user stand up and then howl towards Michael, koboshimashita, is to like say something to Michael. Is
Yeah,
it?
kobosu is being used to mean to say. It literally means to spill. So he basically spills out to Michael, this is such a boring development. He does this when the shisha tachi sarus. You know what the saru part of the tatsu is telling us?
It's to like go away.
To go away. So the shisha is referring to the messenger. That's the one who, I guess, is using words. I'm not really sure why they use tskao for messenger. Um, なんでまたサリーマンは荒れ地で行方不明になっちゃったんだろう I wonder why Sariman has gone off to become a missing person off in the wasteland. And next line will be for you, Anthony.
王様は代わりに僕が仕事をするべきだと考えるらしいぞ。So, in place of the king, I'm going to like take his place to do the work,
Mm-hmm.
and that's expected. Is what I'm kind of thinking.
That's a really good guess. So, because we have context, we can assume the osama wa is osama wa kangaiteiru. The king is thinking. Because in the
Oh,
context of the previous sentence, Sarariman has gone yukue fume. So Sariman has gone missing. So that's why I have to do a job in his place, right? Sarariman's job, in other words. So the king was thinking, well, I ought to go make Hal go do Sarariman's job since Sarariman is missing. To, rashi. What does rashi mean?
looks like a
Looks like.
similar.
He's making a hypothesis based off of the job he was told to do. サリマンさんは誰が見てもハウルさんほど、想像力がありませんでしたねとマイケル。So Michael says, when you're about Sally Man, no matter who like looks at it to compare him to Hal, there's no way that he has the same amount of building ability that Hal has. So he's basically saying Hal is significantly better than Saradimon. And that's my assuming here. Ability that feels like build, but I actually don't know for sure. So I'm going to quickly write the kanji. Do, 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 do. Kizu and this. Yep, Sozo creation. So Sozo ryoku means to be as creative. So it says no one is more creative than Hal. Next line is for you, Anthony.
僕は進歩強くて親切すぎるんだ。母は憂鬱そうに続けました。how憂鬱 is like I don't know what 憂鬱 means
This is to
for.
be depressed.
Ah, Howl continued to be depressed, said, um, strong luck, simple.
We got strong. Yep, strong shinpo. Shinpo means patience. So it says, I
Uh,
am way too patient and shinsetsu. Do you know what that means?
Shinsetsu means like something close to you. Uh,
Really close. It means like friendly. So it's like parent cut. I don't really actually know what how it means like kind. So he says, I'm way too kind and I have way too much patience toward others. And then
uh,
he continues to talk
yeah,
depressedly
depressed.
since the soul's in here. Like it is theoretically to continue to be depressed in a way, to seem depressed, but it's just kind of describing his tone in the context because he's continuing the talk. So it's more you to so ni you kind of idea because he's continuing the previous action. もっと、唾液の、ふっかればよかったよ. I really should have asked for a lot more reward money. And the next uh, line is for you.
Howl はポートヘイベンからの客たちに対しても、同じように、あ進歩強く親切でした。Okay. However, so towards even towards like the guest of Port Haven,
Hmm.
he's being like very kind and like patient with them.
Perfect. That's exactly what it says. しかし、困ったことだとマイクルが心配そうに言ったように、こうした客からはほとんど金を取られないのです。However, if there is if Michael conveys to Hal that there is somebody who is in trouble, then he will just like this not ask for very much money from the customer at all. I thought they're going to be like saying they're sarcastic. Oh, that's a long paragraph. I'll do it for you. さっき、船長、船長のおかみさんがやってきて、今だにビッタ一問払えない理由を1時間余りまくしたってた時も、ハウルはご亭主に風のまじないをただ同然で用意してやると約束してしまったのです。So, for example, you know the wife of the sailor from that's come over in the past couple of chapters. You see, sometimes uh they say there is a reason that they're unable to ichimon, which I'm guessing is the I think they're saying they haven't paid a single time, but I'm gonna double check that. Ima da ni bita ichimon. Yeah, it says amari maku. So what are the ichijikan that's in there? But basically, this is saying that if there is a reason that that they are, unable to pay the rest of their balance, then Hal he'll just politely say, "Here's the wind charm," and just go over and make them promise that they will use it? Wait. Yoi? Oh, he'll just go over and prepare it naturally for them and then make them promise. I guess the idea promise to pay for the charm at some point. And next line is for you.
Howl は心配そうな面持ちのマイケルを魔法を教えるからと言ってごまかそうとしています。あ、ハウは心配そうな面持ち。What's 面持ちの
I feel like that's like a my first guess was like a mam oh, I was wrong. It means expression.
Oh, it's expression.
Expression. Which makes sense since he just promises he'll prepare the charm for the guy without asking for money at all.
So Michael with a worried look, a worried expression, Oshieru. Uh, 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 Maho Oshieru is like to teach magic.
Mm-hmm.
Kara is because so he's wrapping it up, saying that Gomaka so Toshima. Gomaka is like troubled. Is it troubled?
Mm-hmm. And I think uh it's not like exactly to trouble. It's a little bit different than that. Um I'll go it's exactly I can't think of the word. Goma yeah, to deceive.
Uh, oh, um, deceptively said,
Mhm.
I, I'm going to teach you magic.
I would almost say this
To,
is like this will teach you magic. Because the
this one.
context of the previous line is that these people come over and say, "Hey, I need a charm, and we don't got any money." And Hal's like, "Well, I'll go make you charm anyway." And Maikuru, he's shinpai sona omomochi. What does that mean?
With a worried
Yeah.
expression.
So Michael looks very worried, and Hal, he goes over to like basically lie to him a bit, saying like, "Well, this is fine, right? Not being paid because it will teach you magic." It's basically saying this is your renchu. You might as well use your practice for something good instead of just practicing to make the potion and then put it on the shelf. Is
Okay.
what's going on. So Hal says,
Now,
this will help your magic to Michael. Um,ソーフィーはマイクルのシャツにボタンを縫い付けながら、ハウルがマイクルに呪文を教える声に耳を傾けました。So Sophie, as she is sewing on a button onto Michael's shirt, she's able to overhear the sound of Howl teaching Michael the magical spell to do something. I almost wonder if this specific Ichijikan Amari is saying this is happening right now at this moment from the previous, because since this right here, right, he's sewing the button right now. So I thought this was saying Saki like earlier today, but I think we're saying right now. This lady came in and said they have an hour deadline. Hurry up and make me this spell. Next bubble is for you.
そりゃ僕はいい加減な人間だよ。いい加減。Um, I am a a immature
That's a really good
human.
guess. So if you look at the definition of ikagin, that is what it's going to say. It's going to say something like that. But that's not actually what it means, so I do not know why it's taught like that. Kagen means like behavior, and I means good. Ikagen means good behavior. That's why people say ikagen ni shiro, which means you better behave yourself. So I don't know why in the dictionary it's irresponsible and careless because it's not used to mean that. They say ikagen ni suru, which means to behave yourself. So here he's saying I am a person that is very has such good behavior, is what he's saying. I'm a well-behaved man. Ikagen na hito. But you wouldn't know that unless like you think about it too deeply. Um, yeah, I don't know why it's like that in the dictionary. でもね、マイクル、お前が、真似することはないんだ. However, Michael, I would never, maybe it is me, I'm an irresponsible person. That's so interesting. I've never seen it used like that. But anyway, he says, to Michael, I am not somebody who would ever, deceive you, Michael. And next line is for you.
Mazu, いつだってまず、いつだってまず、呪文に注意、深く、
Mhm, bukaku. Bukai.
深く目を通すこと。いつだって is like always. First, Mazu is first. Jumon is like magic spell, magic
Mhm.
words. Jui, Jumon ni Chui is to be
Cautious. To take care.
cautious. Fukakume, Chui fukakume. Is to sink. Fukaku is like deep eyes, very like focused eyes. Or to like use to like survey to go over like with a very focused eyes
Mm,
on the w- the magic words.
mhm.
Always do that.
Yeah. Do you see
Did
this
I get?
coup right here?
Yeah.
Why is this coup here? What is that telling us grammarly?
It means like the end of the grammar. I like.
Mm. Coup can be used to mean and, but that's more like not really. Like this is marking. There's two possibilities here. This is either a relative clause marking a saying this is the verb like kaku to write, or this is saying this is an adverb saying we took an e adjective, dropped the e and added ku instead, like kawaii can then turn into kawaiiku. Which one is this here? Is this a adverb fukaku or is this a verb fukaku?
Is a
I'm just questioning you because
adverb.
you translated this. Yes, it is an adverb. So this means it is not describing me. This is describing tosu. So this is not saying a deep eye. This is saying a deep scan. Carefully do a deep scan with your eyes of the spell. That's what you should do first. So this whole paragraph here, which is this whole page, is Howl teaching Michael the spell that he has to do for the wife of the sailor, which is a wind spell. That they have like an hour to get done. 全部の、形式からわかることが結構あるのからね。So he says, so you gotta do this because you gotta like pretty much fully understand what the full spell shape is supposed to turn out into. And then the next line will be for you, Anthony.
あ例えば、ただ書いてあると、書いてあると折にすればいいのか、まず謎を解くのか。例えば、ただ書いてあると、for example,ただ is like just written things. 折にすれば、it, it it's okay to have like a things that are written placed there. First, puzzle solve solve the puzzle first.
Mm-hmm. It does say that. First, まず、謎を解くのか. So it says, should you first solve the mystery, or is it fine to just do exactly as it is written, is what that says. So, the, so when you have a ka like this in the middle of a sentence, this is the version of the Japanese word or. We'll have a ka in the middle, and then it will end with a ka. That's just two options. Option one, ii no ka. Option two, nazo o toku. So that's why, for example, we gotta either first solve a problem or we have to just do the spell as is written before you start the spell. あるいは、ただ唱えるやつが身振りをしながら唱えるのか、なんてことだ。Otherwise, if you are a person that all they do is denote, and they denote while I feel like that's shivering. What a thing it would be. What is this? Oops. Bu, li, oh. Oh, sorry. That's not what it says. Miburi's a jester. So is this a spell that you can just say the words, or is this a spell you also have to gesture as you say the words? So make special hand movements. And next line is for you.
それが分かったら、繰り返し読みながら、書いてある通りで、いい部分と書いてあると、部分と、謎になってる部分と、を見極める。見極める? Okay.
It's like the wakaru kind of idea. To determine.
Okay. それが分かったら、so if you understood that, 繰り返しながら、if you 繰り返し読みな、so while repeating what you have read,
Just reading
書い
it.
て、
You have to reread it. You don't say it out loud.
you reread it. 書いてあると、書いてある well, what's written um, ibubunto on the things that on the parts that is like good or I guess it's understandable on the parts that's
Hmm. Yeah.
understandable. Nazo nazo ni natteru bubun to then on the parts that are like I that's very like riddle like I guess puzzling.
Hmm.
Oh, then understand the parts that are like those parts that are really complicated.
Yeah, I like the puzzling. Know which parts are puzzling and which parts are just good as they are written. さあ、これからはもっと、強い力な呪文も扱うぞ。Okay, well, from now on, we're going to be using a much more powerful spell. この力の呪文はそのまま声に出して読んじまったら大変なことになるから、ドイツにもわざと間違っているところか、謎が少なくとも一つは仕込んであるものなんだ。So you see, if you just go read out a spell using the most power that you can, well, you really shouldn't do that because you see, that could be something really terrible could happen, such as if you made a mistake here or there in your technique, or you're like confused a little bit about something, and what's going to happen is that something totally sucky is going to happen. And next line is for you.
あそういったそういった部分を見分けなくちゃならない。Um, saying that part and not understanding it is no good.
It says you must fully understand that part.
I must fully understand. Okay.
Yeah. Perfect. さて、この呪文だけど、okay, so about this spell, and this is where we will stop for today, 'cause I am tired.
Okay.
Any questions before we go?
For now, none.
Hi, hi.
Um,
Then I might be seeing you next week, but I might not be.